Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rocket Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a pretty small week, but as always, all the publishers have brought some great stuff, a lot of good books to talk about this week. I'm going to talk about the Marvel guys first. This is Generations. Banner Hulk and Totally Awesome Hulk, or as I would say, Incredible Hulk and Totally Awesome Hulk. This is your first issue of this Generation stuff that's going to be feeding into Marvel Legacy. I'm sure you've read all about it on the internet. They're just team-up books of the classic characters with the modern version of same. Fun stuff, and I'm pretty excited about the Marvel Legacy stuff. Everybody's Totally Awesome Hulk fan these days, so jump in on this before it all goes to second printing and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to miss the boat. They're going to be coming out every week, so make sure you stay on top of this. If you aren't going to be picking up all of them, at least check out week to week, see which ones are rolling out, and grab the one that's right for you. The one that's right for me is this guy. This is your latest issue of The Avengers, one of your Secret Empire tie-ins this week. Always talking about these fantastic Alex Ross covers. Love Mark Waid and everything he's ever done. He's doing a stellar job on this book. If you're an Avengers fan like me, you're definitely wanting to be checking this out. If you're not following the Avengers currently, you should be, because it's really awesome, and it's one of those main Secret Empire books. Champions, also awesome. Also a Secret Empire book this week. Secret Empire 8 will roll out next week. It's a fast and furious time for all these Marvel titles. They're really wanting to get to this legacy stuff, so all this Secret Empire stuff is rolling out very, very quickly. X-Men Gold. Speaking of rolling out, X-Men Blue and X-Men Gold have just been blowing up all over the place. Love anything with Colossus and Kitty Pryde. Everybody's following this X-Men Gold stuff. If you haven't been, grab X-Men Prime. And pretty sure we've got all the issues in stock to catch you up to this week's number 8. Good time to be an X fan. Spider-Man. A lot of talk about this guy these days, Mr. Miles Morales. You want to be reading this one, and you want to be reading Spider-Man 2. A lot going on with that. Jessica Jones is your Netflix superstar book of the week, along with Iron Fist, co-starring my man Shang-Chi, the master of Kung Fu. You can read more about this one in our newsletter. If you can't get enough Kung Fu martial arts action, this book is definitely the book for you. This is the first issue of the next story arc, so you can grab 1 through 5, or the Black Cat pack of 1 through 5, or just grab this week's number 6. Good stuff. Hawkeye, also good stuff. This one might be flying under your radar, getting kind of lost in the shuffle of all the other new Marvel books, but great story, great art, like we always say. All new Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Bolt are your Outer Space Guys books of the week. This Black Bolt's another one that might be flying under your radar. It's a little quirky, a little out there, but it's a lot of fun. Cool title, and there's going to be a lot of talk about these Inhumans in the next few months, so you might want to get up on that while you can. Nick Fury and the Unstoppable Wasp round out your Marvel stuff for the week. This Unstoppable Wasp book has been a whole lot of fun too. If you're an Avengers fan, or you're just following some of these ladies of Marvel books, pick up Unstoppable Wasp because it's a good read. Thor Ragnarok Prelude is your Marvel movie book of the week because this one's just right around the corner. And speaking of movies, Star Wars Rogue One adaptation and the awesome Darth Vader round out your Marvel movie stuff for the week. This Darth Vader book has been red hot, already going to reprint, selling out every single issue. Got a few copies of number 1. The reprints of 2 and 3 are not out yet, but you might want to just grab this week's issue and jump in if you've been missing out before this one is gone too. Very small but great week for the DC guys. Doesn't get much better than this. This is your latest issue of Batman. Can't believe how well this book sells. Always been the number 1 seller in comics, and ever since the big number 24 issue, things just been red hot. So get this on your subscription list, get down to your shop right now, grab your latest issue of Batman, because Joker versus the Riddler is just too awesome to be believed. Nightwing, one of my favorite Bat titles, and Bane Conquest are all of your Bat books for the week. Superman 28. Been talking a lot about the super books. You guys want to be checking out Superman. You want to be checking out Action Comics, Supergirl, Superwoman, Super Sons. Great time to be a super fan. A lot going on in these books. There will certainly be a lot going on in Action Comics. If you don't know what that Watchmen clock thing is, if you ask me, it's ticking down to Action 1000. Justice League, one of the biggest books in comics. This is your everybody versus everybody book. Everybody's always a big fan of the Justice League. Cyborg and Deathstroke. Green Lanterns and Green Arrow. Your bulk of the Rebirth titles for the week. Always love these green titles. Wanted to get to this guy. This is the New Gods special. This is one of the many titles that DC is doing to honor Jack Kirby's 100th birthday. The New Gods is one of the greatest concepts of all time in comics. And DC is going to be rolling out this one, Darkseid special, a few others, as I say, to commemorate Jack the King, and to start feeding into the Mr. Miracle series. Can't say enough about the New Gods. If you love them like I do, then you definitely want to pick this up. If you don't know what the New Gods are, you definitely want to pick this up. You just can't go wrong with anything that immortalizes the King. DC Comics Bombshells. This title will be wrapping up and relaunching with a new title very soon. And Injustice are your two non-rebirth DCU books of the week. And Shade the Changing Girl, your Young Animal title for the week. Rounds out your DC stuff. Like I say, not a big week for those guys, but some of their very best titles. And it is a fantastic week for all of the indie guys too. Let's get through as many of these as we can. This is your Lobster Johnson, your latest Mike Mignola-verse title. You know, I'm always starting off my friends at Dark Horse with the Mignola books because the guy is just super prolific and has an amazing level of quality. Predator, it's your other Dark Horse book of the week because you guys love your Alien stuff, your Predator stuff, and all the other licensed property sci-fi action that Dark Horse does such a great job with. Everybody loves Predator. Great week for the Image guys. Walking Dead. Is there a bigger book than Walking Dead? I know most of you follow this in trade paperback, a little like last week's Saga, but I'm always suggesting that you catch up with the periodicals because, well, comics are meant to be periodical. They're just more fun that way. And why wait for the trade paperback when you don't have to? It's just that simple. Walking Dead's great stuff. Seven to Eternity by my man Rick Remender is probably your Image book of the week, unless you're waiting for Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction, or maybe East of West. This would be my Image book of the week because I love East of West, except Stray Bullets is my Image book of the week because I love David Latham. This book is really dark, really messed up. I know everybody's like, Cause, you're a Superman, Captain America guy. How come you read Stray Bullets? Well, it's not all superheroes. Sometimes you need a little messed up crime fiction in your life. Ghost Station Zero is your first issue, gotta have it Image book of the week. Unless you're talking about Elsewhere, another first issue, gotta have it Image book of the week. Always encouraging you guys to grab these Image first issues because when they're gone, they're gone. And everybody shows up 2 weeks later, hey, I saw this thing on the internet. Well, you missed it. Great week for all the other guys too. Fantastic week for my friends at Dynamite. I'm a huge fan of Dynamite Comics, and this book is one of the many reasons why. This is Greatest Adventure. This teams up all the Edgar Rice Burroughs characters like John Carter and Tarzan. Great stuff. Like Dark Horse, Dynamite does an excellent job with all their licensed property stuff. Like Green Hornet and the Spirit. What's cooler than teaming up Green Hornet and the Spirit? Really, really super awesome. If for some reason you don't know much about either or both of these properties, pick up this book because it's excellent. Two of the great characters of comics. And speaking of great characters, this is your last issue of Kiss. Always have to show the hottest band in the land. You wanted the best, you got the best. Issue 10 of 10, we have the other 9 in stock. Maybe not all in photo cover like that one. Great week for IDW too. How about a couple of Star Trek books? This is New Visions. This is by my all-time favorite guy, John Byrne. It's a photo book So he's taken images from the original show and made a comic book out of it. Super, super awesome. The creativity of John Byrne just knows no bounds. And more Star Trek, like Waypoint, like Dynamite, like Dark Horse. IDW does a fantastic job with their licensed property stuff. All the Star Trek readers really like what they read. So if for some reason you didn't know that there were Star Trek comics, jump in on all that. It's good stuff. Turok is your Valiant book of the week. I'm sorry, is another one of your Dynamite books of the week. Because Dynamite has the old school Valiant licenses for Turok and Magnus and Solar. I love the original Turok back in the day and excited to see what Dynamite's doing with it these days. Robotech is back in comics. That's your Titan book of the week. You all love some Robotech. There's like 50 different covers on this book. This is cover A. Find the one that you enjoy most and grab it, because this book is totally going to sell out and go to reprint. Because like I say, everybody loves Robotech. And it's a good week for the all ages stuff too. Not a big week, but this is Adventure Time and Regular Show packed into one title. You love Adventure Time, I love Regular Show. It's an excellent idea for a cartoon or for a comic book mashup. Either one of these comics is a lot of fun, and when you put them both together, well, it's definitely worth $3.99. And the other one I wanted to mention is this guy. Archie Comics has started doing digests of classic Marvel stuff. This is the second one. This is the Avengers. There's a Spider-Man one that we still have in stock. Archie digests are tons of fun. They're just sort of hodgepodge collections of cool random stories, age appropriate. So if you're an old school Avengers fan like me, or if you just want to check out some cool old comics, pick up this digest size Avengers, because it's lots of fun. Good job, Archie. Great week of stuff. So check those shipping lists, get down to your local shop, pick up something super awesome. Want to thank everybody that came out to our 15th anniversary party yesterday. It was tons of fun. Black Hat's been here for 15 years. We're going to be here for at least 15 more. So stick around. The best is yet to come. That's all we got for you for this week. You can check us out at Facebook. Check us out at blackhatcomics.biz. Check out our especially cool Facebook page. Check out our YouTube channel. Check out our podcast at soundcloud.com. Or just get on down here to Rock and Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.